Welcome in here to episode number 150 of Burns and Berman. Burns is upset about something. What's going on, Burns?
So I got a new phone, right?
Right.
I leave to go on vacation tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Where are you going? Oh, Vegas.
Yes, I'm going to Vegas tomorrow for the weekend. Going to be a great time. Very excited. I ordered the new phone. We ordered the new phone on Sunday. It said overnight shipping, so we thought they would be here Monday. Wasn't here Monday. It said on there Tuesday. Whatever. Tomorrow, it gets extended till today. And then today, the doorbell rings. 10 minutes ago, I go upstairs. It's my fucking sister's phone, and mine got delayed till tomorrow. What the fuck is going on, T-Mobile? What do you have? How are you not able to do this? How do you promise on your fucking website overnight shipping, and it takes 4 days? 4 days!
Maybe it didn't mean Earth nights. Maybe it's nights on a different planet.
My phone is still at a T-Mobile in Kentucky. And this thing fucking sucks. This thing is a brick now. You know how iPhones like slowly get wear and tear?
Yeah.
The charging port barely works on this phone. Barely works. I have to lay in bed every night, go over. It takes me 10 minutes to plug in my phone before I go to bed. I have to charge it almost 3 times a day, Joshua. You know how excited I was? Well, I mean, I'm so excited. It's going to be a great weekend. But motherfucker, fuck you, T-Mobile. You suck. Your T-Mobile Tuesday deals have sucked lately. Usually, you give us good stuff. Lately, it's been terrible. A bunch of fucking Little Caesars coupons, and of course, the one right next to my house, closed forever. So that's just great.
Nice to see you're in a good mood.
Now that I got that off, I actually am. I've just been
That's good.
I've just been doing laundry all day because I get back home Monday night and I have to be down at school Tuesday morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm packing up everything today, getting it all done. So then when I get home, I don't have to do shit. I hate this shit so much.
Well, on a happier note, this is the 150th episode of this show. Can you believe that?
I know. That's crazy. 150 episodes.
We've done a lot of these.
Yeah, we have.
Pretty crazy.
I'm sorry to start off on that note.
So because you are going to be in Vegas.
Sin City, baby. Oh, so hype!
You will be making your playoff picks today.
I will be. Crazy weekend ahead of us, Josh.
Did you make a playoff bracket?
I didn't make a bracket, but I placed my future. And
okay.
I placed my Super Bowl matchup future. I do not have a bracket.
Okay.
I don't. But we'll get into who's going to win. I'll say that later. I have the Super Bowl. I have it planned out.
Okay. We'll get into that later on. Let's get into the wild card games, though, first.
We're going to get into it right away.
Might as well.
It's a plan. I mean, what else there to talk about?
Well, how about we get into that first, and then we can talk about everything else after.
Sure.
All right. Because we got the kickoff show, but I already posted my playoff bracket, meaning all my wild card picks are already out in the open. So it doesn't even really. I mean, we're gonna make my official picks on the kickoff show, but they're not going to change. But I will make our my Saturday picks though right now. Might as well.
There we go.
But again, I mean, we already got my entire playoff bracket's already been posted, so it doesn't really matter. I do have banners and tickers for this, so we're good.
Nice.
Excited for that.
Nice.
Before we get into though,
playoffs will be back. Playoff season.
Yes. Before we get into the picks, let's talk about this full season and the picks and all of that. The picks will continue throughout the postseason, but as was kind of, I mean, in week 7 or 8, we kind of just saw a gap where the fans went out to a massive lead. I then took a massive lead on both of you and Michael. And Michael is now up huge on you. So, I mean, the order is not going to change, but unless actually, I don't even know if it can change. Can it? Or any of them, you and Michael are within 10 games, so theoretically it's not mathematically impossible, I guess.
I could come back.
But,
I could, but who has more score margins between
me and Michael are within 9 games. So again, mathematically not impossible as well. Me and you, though, are separated by 19. There's not enough playoff games. So, and the fans and me are separated by 14. But overall, in terms of lock of the week, no lock of the week, no upset of the week this week, or going through the rest of the season. So this is final. Lock of the week, I won again. I think the 4th year in a row I've won lock of the week over Michael and the fans. I went 16-2 on lock of the week. Michael went 15-3. You and the fans tied at 14-4. Interesting that the fans are not always great at lock of the week. Upset of the week, by far our worst season of upset of the week picks across the board in many years.
Yeah. Dude, the
I had
8, man.
Last year I went 10-8 on upset of the week. This year,
period.
This year, 4-14. You and Michael, me and Michael went 4-14. You went 3-15. So across the board, terrible on upset of the week.
Why do you even have to bring that up? Why does that even have to be talked about?
On Lone Wolf picks.
Might be true, Francis. That might be true. That might be
kind of, as always, not great on Lone Wolf for me, you, or Michael, and the fans did a great job. Fans, 7-3.
Wow.
Very, very good on Lone Wolf. You went 6-18. I went 7-13. Michael went 12-24.
Dude, Michael and his Lone Wolves, man. Every
correct scores. Myself and Michael had 2. You had 1. On score margins, I had 22 score margins correct this year.
That's pretty good, Joshua.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
You have 9. Michael has 7.
Yeah.
So
let's fucking go, baby. Come on.
In terms of times picked, we have not gone over this in a while. So how often you've picked every team?
Yeah.
Burns, there is one team that you picked 16 out of 17 weeks. That's number 1 out of every team. Who is it?
Is it KC?
Nope. You've only picked against this team once all year.
It's not the Bear.
Nope.
Is it the Steelers?
Nope.
The Bills?
Nope.
Eagles?
Nope.
Who the fuck is it?
The Baltimore Ravens.
No way. Really?
You have only picked against the Ravens once all year.
Wow.
In terms of your least amount of picks, let's see.
It's got to be the Giants. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking right away.
It is a tie between 2 teams. You've picked them twice.
The Giants?
And?
Is it the Packers? No, it's not.
It is in the AFC.
It's the Titans then.
No, not a bad guess, but no.
The Jags. Yeah.
You picked the Titans 4 times. You picked the Jaguars 5 times.
In the AFC? Is it a weird one? The one that I wouldn't get? Fuck. The Raiders?
The Raiders.
Okay.
Let's see. What's the most weird one you've got? Let's see. I'm looking.
By weird, we mean incorrect.
Yeah. Either way higher or way lower.
Mm-hmm.
You picked the Jets 10 times.
Yeah, that was
I mean, the Bears 9 times.
I picked the Jets more than the Bears. Holy shit.
You picked the Vikings only 3 times this year.
Makes sense.
You picked the Packers 7 times. The Vikings only 3.
Wow.
Nothing else that great. The Rams 12 times, but I've picked them 11 times. So, and the fans picked them 11 times. So I guess not.
What were your top and bottom?
Yep. I was saying, now let's go to mine. I pick the Ravens every single week.
You're such a fucking homebody.
I have never done that, by the way, in any season. In all of our years of Pick'em, this is the first time I ever did that, where I picked this every single week. The fans did that as well. I did not pick a single other team more than 13 times. The Falcons, the Vikings, the Chiefs, and the Texans, I've picked 13 times. No, that's second most. The least, the Titans, I only picked them once, and I got that game wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Other weird ones, the Falcons 13 times, really. The Steelers 7 times. Michael picked them only 5 times, and the fans picked them 6.
Wow.
The Dolphins 12 times. That's the same as you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Broncos only 6 times.
Nothing too crazy, though.
Not that I'm seeing. I mean, the Falcons are weird. 13 times. The Niners 10 times, but that's not. I mean, Michael picked him 10 times. The fans picked him 12 times, and you picked him 9. So actually, that's not crazy at all. Moving on to Michael's. Michael's are always the most fun. He picked the Ravens 16 times out of 17. That's the most. His second most, he picked the Texans 15 times.
Wow.
The least, he picked the Giants and the Titans only once. My personal favorite, he picked the Jacksonville Jaguars 11 times.
No way. Dude, this kid's a fucking idiot. I'm an idiot, but that's just stupid.
He picked the Panthers more times than the Niners last year when they went to the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah, he's always his weird ones. These numbers are always funny.
Oh yes, Michael. They will be winning. They are going to become a winning team.
Let's see. Any other weird ones? Picked the Panthers 6 times. That's actually less than last year.
Yeah, but Francis, because of fantasy, that doesn't mean that he has to pick them to win 12 times. I bet he did.
The Cardinals only 4 times.
What's his least most picked?
The Titans and Giants with 1.
Titans and Giants. Okay.
The fans picked the Ravens every single week. They also picked the Lions every single week.
I don't blame them.
17 out of 17. The fans went with the Lions. Wow. 15 for the Bills. That's the next most. The least amount of times, only once, the Giants, the Panthers, and the Browns. Me and you picked them 5 times. Michael picked them 6. The fans only once for Cleveland. Other weird ones. Colts 10 times. It's the most out of all of us.
Yeah, the Colts weren't that bad this year.
The Dolphins, me and you picked them 12 times. Michael picked them 10. The fans only 8 times. Nothing else really stands out, I don't think. I'm just double checking. Yeah. All right. With all that being said, let's now get into our playoff picks, starting things off with
the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Penn State Nittany Lions tomorrow night, Joshua.
Okay, sure. We'll be live for that, by the way.
Joshua, we are fighting for our lives.
Give me the Irish.
I'm going to be shitting bricks watching this game. I'm not going to lie. That would be the craziest thing ever. That would be the craziest thing ever. The biggest future that I've ever placed, I think. Yeah, the biggest future that I've ever placed. 1 game away from cashing. And I will be betting straight up on the Irish as well, because I do think that they just boat race this Penn State team. And then tomorrow night, I could be having a great time because of Notre Dame. And it could be awesome.
You will see.
Joshua took them to win the Natty. I just took them to go to the Natty. That's the difference. Fuck, did I just break my fucking suitcase?
All right. Chargers, Texans. This is here's something interesting. This is the only matchup this weekend where these two teams will meet in the playoffs for the first time. Every other matchup has happened in the playoffs before, except for Chargers, Texans.
And here's the thing. Number one, whenever the Texans are in the playoffs, I guess that they just always get the Saturday.
Yeah,
free
every single time.
every single time. That's all they get. Yeah, and the reason why we didn't talk about this game is because Ohio State is going to boat race Texas, and it won't be close.
I don't know about that.
Fuck off.
I think they'll win. I don't know they'll boat race.
I think they're going to kill him.
Look at this about Lad McConkey, by the way, aiming for his 11th straight game with 50-plus receiving.
He's been a stud this year, man. He's been a stud. And here's the thing, man. Chargers, Texans. It feels so weird to say, but this feels like the easiest game to pick on the whole weekend for me.
You think so?
The second most. I like the Chargers. I like them big. I like the Chargers to win this game 35-20.
Wow. Look at this about CJ Stroud. He can become the first Texans quarterback ever with 2 playoff wins.
Yeah, but no.
There he is. So he's tied right now for the most playoff wins by a Texans quarterback all time with 1.
Yep. Short history, man. Short history.
2002.
Yeah.
You said 35-20?
35-20, Chargers win. Simple.
I'm going to pick LAC as well. Give me the Chargers to win. Lower scoring.
Okay.
Definitely a lower scoring. 23-17. Chargers get it done. Justin Herbert gets his first playoff win.
Josh,
Chargers get their first playoff win since 2018, where they beat the Ravens in the wild card round.
Josh, what is this?
Some Chicago thing that I don't know.
So chat, let's see. Chat, who know if you're not from Chicago, if you're from around here, don't say what it is. But let's see if
Josh is giving his picks for for Saturday.
Why'd you refer yourself in third person like that?
Because I was reading his comment.
Okay. Not a clue. You guys fucking suck, dude. Like everybody else just sucks. That's what I've realized. There you go, Dylan. We're getting closer. Dude, it's like the best thing that you'll ever have. Ready? I actually had some for lunch. I put it on my pizza. So good if you put it on pizza. Right, Josh?
I did see this.
Ready to have your mind blown? It's so good that I bought a whole shirt for it. That's it.
I feel like we've talked about this.
What do you think about it, though? Like, you see, you go to the store and it comes in like, hold on. It comes in something like this. What do you think?
Doesn't like, yeah.
You like spicy stuff or no?
No.
Because that's what it is. It's hot peppers and oil, and then you put it on Italian
no.
beef. You put it on pizza. Some people put it on their hot dogs. Like, so good. Okay. It's from Portillo's. It's like the number one restaurant that had this, and I'm like, dude, I gotta get it. But yeah, I took.
We now move on. Michael Burns. I knew exactly what he was about to do. I'm sorry. But we now move on to the game of the week. The game
from the screen to the ring to the pen to the king. Where's my crown? That's my bling. Always drama when I ring. See, I believe that if I see it.
There we go. A game that potentially, probably won't, but potentially could have some snowfall.
Steelers, Ravens.
Greatest rivalry in the NFL.
The greatest. Shut the fuck up. You're gay. You're weird. You're not cool. You're not fun. You're not hype. Shut up. Go ahead.
The Ravens and the Steelers. I am so scared.
I bet you would be.
This is like the Steelers haven't won a playoff game since the Obama administration, a stat that I love to throw out there.
And they can break it against you.
They can break it. The Steelers are 3-1 against the Ravens in the playoffs, but the last time they met, the Ravens did win.
Yeah.
Which is also the only wild card game they ever played.
Yeah.
It's also the first one. This is the 5th time these two teams have met in the playoffs. It's the first one to be in Baltimore. So there is that.
Mm-hmm.
I say it every year, every time we play them. Just stay out of your own damn way. Lamar in the playoffs. I made a video on it today. I actually really like that video. I think it turned out very well, where I kind of detail his playoff struggles. And I think more than anything else, he gets in his head.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to him in the regular season, when he's breaking records and doing all these historic things, whenever someone asks him that in the press conference, it's always, I don't care. I just care about winning the Super Bowl. I'm so locked in on the Super Bowl. I don't care that, which is awesome. But he's so laser focused and only cares about this, that when this time comes, he puts so much pressure on himself where he makes one mistake, he's done. He's off.
Yeah.
Where, like, he pissed off at a batted pass on third down in the AFC Championship game. You would have thought we just lost the game. It was 14-7 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. And he's already, like, pissed off. It's like, just play your game. You're playing it. I mean, you're in the playoffs.
Do your job.
You're in the playoffs. The team you're playing is in the playoffs for a reason. They're good.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to dominate. At least you're probably not. Just play your game. Be Lamar. And I think he will. I think we get it done. The magic number of 25 continues. 26-23 Ravens.
You know, Josh, my favorite quote when it comes around to be playoff time is that defense wins championships.
Well, the Ravens defense has been phenomenal ever since week 11.
They have been. Yeah.
The best in the NFL across the board in a lot of stats.
They have been. But we're talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers defense in the playoffs. We're talking about TJ Watt and the crew in the playoffs.
TJ Watt has 0 career playoff wins.
We're talking about Mike Tomlin and the boys in the playoffs.
It's true.
And we're talking about the Ravens beating them in the playoffs. And it's going to be a close game, but.
How about this about Mark Andrews, by the way? He's never caught a touchdown in the playoffs before.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm dropping a sprinkle on Steelers money line, a very small sprinkle. Very small.
I don't blame you.
I could see it happening, but the Steelers plus 9.5. Chef's fucking kiss.
I agree. I would be shocked.
That one guy like this, cinema. That's what it is. Steelers puts 9.5. Final score 20-16 Ravens. Boom, motherfuckers.
I would be shocked if either team wins this game by more than 3. Shocked.
Yeah. Well, I have them winning by 4.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. The rest of my picks you'll get on Sunday. All of Burns' picks will be right now.
Yeah.
To the Broncos and the Bills.
Oh, dude, this game is such a hard one to call, Joshua. I'm not going to lie. It really is. Because the fact of the matter, Josh, is that it isn't a hard game to call.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
The Bills are going to murder the Broncos. It won't be close. It won't be close. Give me the Bills to win this game 40-10 to start off Sunday morning.
Damn. Josh Allen is tied for third. It's in here. Josh Allen is tied for third all-time in touchdown passes in the wild card round.
Huh?
Josh Allen, 13 touchdown passes in the wild card round. That's tied for third most ever by a quarterback.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
That has inflated his playoff stats, by the way, because Mr. I'm so much better than Lamar in the playoffs. Yeah, he's 1-4 out of the divisional round. I mean, ever since out of the wild card round. From divisional round on, he's 1-4 in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting in terms of.
No, definitely. I just think that
it's going to be interesting in terms of, is Denver going to be able to put up a fight?
Oh, amazing. Charlie, come here. Charlie, come on. Come on. You've never even seen Chuck, I don't think.
Don't think so.
See, look, right? Both black and white dogs. Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome.
But that's Charlie. She's scared of everything.
Mm.
But then this is Maisie, and she's a cute little angel. Okay. I'm back now. I just had to fill my water bottle, so I ran up here.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, I just, the Broncos are a great story this year. I saw your apology video as well. Good job, Josh. And I just think that, what's it called? Their story's great. They were supposed to be shitters this year, and then Bobo goes out there and starts playing his ass off. But the legacy story ends here.
I would agree.
In Buffalo, too. That place is going to be fucking rocking. The fuck does this mean? I was just petting my dogs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was, what you did to set that off.
I was petting my dogs.
I also think he enjoys pissing you off.
The Bears enjoyed pissing you off on Sunday, pal. They really did. They enjoyed pissing you off. Have you seen the pictures that came out of that game?
No.
From Jalen Johnson flipping off the Packers fans to hold on one second. To the Packers fans screaming at the Bears doing the Lambeau leap, and DJ Moore wearing the shiesty at the beginning of the game. So this was just from the broadcast. That's awesome. And then this is the picture that's gone around everywhere. But then this is the new one. DJ just staring him down the shiesty. Baller. Cinema.
Yep, there is another Kubiak in the NFL, Francis. There's a lot of them.
There are a lot of them. But yeah, Bills win this game pretty convincingly. Not a big start to Sunday morning. You know what's going to feel weird, Josh, and what's going to feel weird tomorrow? What time does the college football playoff game start for you?
I don't know. I don't know what time the game is.
It's at 6:30 Central.
Damn, so 7:30. Okay.
I'll be sitting down to watch the college football playoff at 4:30 in the afternoon. Imagine living full time on the West Coast. Your NFL Sunday starts at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
College football Saturdays start at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
That's just
it's insane.
It
actually really is crazy to think about.
Or if you're in Hawaii is where it gets crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa. Every person matters in this world. No matter who you are, every person matters, right, Josh?
Yes.
Josh disagrees with that statement. He hates people. Cancel him for that.
I know, Francis. I saw it. Let's move on, though, to a game that I can't imagine where you're going to go here. Packers and Eagles. Can't imagine your pick here. What is Burns going to pick?
You see, it's sad, Josh. It's sad. Because deep down in my heart, I know that the Packers are hanging up another banner this year. It's rough. The banner saying, we got smoked in the wild card. We got smoked in a playoff game once again and did all that garbage and all that bullshit talking during the regular season for absolutely nothing. And after they lose this game, their fans are going to call the fire LaFleur. They're going to say to clean the whole house. They're going to say Jordan loves a bus. They're going to say they're going to call for the heads of every single person on that team, because once one thing goes wrong in Green Bay, they want to burn it all down. And they go from being these loyal. They go from being these loyal, loving, drawing the biggest asshole fans in the entire world. That's exactly what happens every single year, and I see it in first person every time, and that's why it's like a mini Super Bowl when the Packers lose in the playoffs, because it's fucking hilarious. Give me Philly to go in there and win this game 45-17.
Is that all on the banner? Everything you just said?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's all true. It's all true, too. They have 10 of those in the stadium at this point over the past 10 years because they've done nothing at all.
Are they all that wordy?
Yes, they've just wasted space in on the banners and in real life. They just wasted space and wasted time. They try so hard and they can.
So do Packers fans matter?
Depends on the day.
Is there any Packers fan?
As people, they do matter.
Is there any Packers fan that you care about?
Yeah, there's a few.
I was really hoping.
But when it comes to
I was really trying to get you slipped there.
When it comes to football, no, yeah, I know you were, and I saw her family for the first time after the the Green Bay massacre that happened on Sunday. Prayers to everybody who was involved. That's actually really sad. I gave her whole family the biggest hugs that I could and told them, it's okay, guys. Don't worry.
25 combined regular season wins between these two, by the way. This is the most combined wins in a wild card matchup in NFL history. Interesting stat. Here's what I honestly think.
Sure.
The Packers are a really sneaky team.
No.
That could give them a scare. And if they had a better matchup, I could easily see them winning. And to me, it's just I don't see the Eagles losing.
Sure. The only reason why people think that Green Bay is going to win this game again is because of what happened last year. But you're not playing the Dallas Cowboys this time.
I mean, that's the whole thing is, honestly, my whole reasoning has nothing to do with Green Bay because I really think in a good matchup, the Packers could easily win. Easily.
Yeah.
They're a good team. I just don't see Philly losing. I don't see their season ending in the wild card round again.
Even if Jalen Hurts isn't playing in this game, I still see them winning.
If Jalen Hurts doesn't play, then I'd probably pick Green Bay.
I still think that the Eagles win without Jalen Hurts.
No way.
Yeah, I still think so.
I don't.
Dude, they're just going to run the football down there.
But I think Jalen's playing.
Yeah, Jalen should be. I mean, he should be fine unless he's in like a fucking Jaquan Brisker situation.
I think he'll play.
But yeah, I'm taking Philly, and we might take Philly somewhere else too. We'll see.
All right, moving on. Good tease, Burns. The all-time series tied between these two, the Commanders and the Bucks.
I actually haven't picked my winner for this game yet because the only bet that I liked from this game was the over. I don't like taking a winner in this game. I really don't because it feels so.
This is a fun game.
The thing is, right, the Commanders are +3, and I feel like the whole world is going to be like, oh, my God, this is the upset.
To your point, by the way, about the over, look at this. First wild card game since 2020 where both teams averaged over 28 points per game.
And that's why the over is 50.5.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I took the over. I don't like picking anybody to win this game because it's fucked. It's fucked. I don't know who's going to win this game. I don't. Being completely honest. I like Washington. I love watching Jaden Daniels go at it. So fun. And that Bucks offense is electric. I mean, Baker Mayfield, he's a guy. You got to fucking love him. And I don't like that they chose this for Sunday Night Football. I feel like this should have been a different – I feel like Packers-Eagles should have been Sunday Night Football.
No, this is a better game.
Fuck off.
I love that they did it because it's not what they normally do. I like if they're giving these two teams that spotlight.
It's just weird. It just doesn't feel like Sunday Night Football game. And that's why I'm like kind of
No, that I understand. But I'm glad. I'm glad that they're giving these two organizations a spotlight.
Sure. Yeah. Josh, who are you picking in this game? Just leak it right now, please.
Well, I mean, I leaked it yesterday. It's in my video. The Bucks.
You took the Bucks. I want to take the Bucks.
But this is a toss-up.
I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna take the Bucks. I'm gonna take the Bucks to literally win 28-27.
There you go.
1 point game down to the wire. If it goes the other way, I could give a shit less if I get this one wrong. I just don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great game. I'm excited for it. The final game, the Monday night game, a game that we will be streaming live with Justin Pugh again, which is gonna be a ton of fun.
Ooh.
The Vikings and the Rams meeting in the playoffs for the 8th time.
That's pretty surprising. I'm not gonna lie.
First time since 1999. But look at the 70s. I did not know this. Yeah. 74, NFC Championship. 76, this was the NFC Championship. The Vikings won both times. 77, they played the divisional round. The Vikings won. 78 in the divisional round. I believe the Vikings won. No, the Rams finally beat them that time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's four times in the 70s they played in the playoffs.
I'm hate watching. Give me the fucking Rams. Give me the Rams to win this game.
They would break the record. They would break their tie with the Cowboys, Burns. Most playoff losses by a team. Them and the Cowboys are tied with 31.
Oh, that'll be lit. Yeah.
They would break their tie.
Give me the Rams. Everybody's writing them off because they're playing against Minnesota. But
I think the Rams are favored.
Oh, they definitely are, but everybody's writing them off. This is definitely going to be like the biggest upset pick of the week is the Vikings. Give me the Rams. Matt Stafford. He knows the NFC North. He knows this game. He's going to go in there and deal against the Minnesota Vikings. And even if they lose, it's going to be a close game. Even if they do lose, it will be a close game. Give me the Rams.
What's your score?
Let's go 24-22.
24-22. Rams, only playoff team with a negative point differential.
Wow.
The Texans' point differential, though, is even this season, which is interesting. The Vikings are favored. -1. But there you go. Those are Burns' playoff picks.
Yes,
we
sir.
have plenty more to talk about, so we're not done yet. But those are all the playoff picks for the week for Burns. I'll give all of mine on the kickoff show on Sunday.
And now I get to talk about my Super Bowl prediction.
Yes.
After that, I made something alluding to
It's very subtle.
Very subtle when I was talking about the Eagles-Packers game. I placed my future last night. Plus 700 on the Philadelphia Eagles to win Super Bowl 59. Next year, big old 6-0. Yay!
Yep. There you go.
Yeah. I'm taking Philly to win the Super Bowl, and I'm taking them to beat. Who are they going to play in the Super Bowl, Josh? Let's take a wild guess here. Who is it, Josh?
Chiefs.
Who are the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl? They play against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I have no idea how it happens on the AFC side of things, but look, I didn't want to bet on the Lions because also every single person and their mom is taking the fucking Lions. And yes, the only team that is good enough, in my opinion, to knock off the Lions in the NFC is the Philadelphia Eagles. That is the only team that can do it. And if I like any team playing on the road as well, I like the Philadelphia Eagles going into Detroit. So I'm taking Philly, and the Lions, season where they're supposed to be Super Bowl champs ends in piss poor misery once again, and it'll be great. So, yeah, give me Philly to go and win a Super Bowl. It would be awesome. And also other news about
they would have some. Imagine Philly fans on Bourbon Street after winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'll be out in Bourbon Street. Super Bowl weekend, official now. Will be fun. Will be hype. I'm not actually going to the game, obviously. I'm just hanging out there, having a good time. But
I do know stories of I know stories of Ravens fans because the last time the Super Bowl was in New Orleans was when the Ravens won. So
Urban Street's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I've heard stories though about that night when the Ravens won the Super Bowl.
I hope that it's just a good matchup, dude. I would hate for fucking Bourbon Street to go down there and it's just filled with Honolulu blue. It would be gross. It would be disgusting. Like, they don't belong in the Super Bowl ever, Josh. That's the thing that, like, I grew up knowing that my whole life, that they don't belong doing good things. And now they're doing good things.
Yeah, they are.
It just really makes you wonder. But yeah, New Orleans seems like an interesting time. It's going to be the safest city in the world that weekend. I can almost guarantee that.
Oh, 100%.
With the amount of military and police,
100%.
It's going to be ridiculous. So that's awesome. College football playoff.
I heard the Ravens are having increased security for the Ravens Steelers playoff game, which is
everywhere. Well, apparently all around the NFL, everywhere they are.
Oh, well,
like apparently, apparently,
I thought it was a Ravens Steelers thing. Okay, well, I mean that regardless still is smart.
I talked to what's it called? I talked to some people who went to the Bears-Packers game at Lambeau where the Bears destroyed the Green Bay Packers. The Packers suck. But they said it was like the worst time ever getting through security. Like, it was insane. And I'm guessing it was that, if it was like that there, it was that way around the entire league.
It wasn't for Ravens-Browns.
Really?
Actually, they did like close off certain parts, but actually that made it better because it just made it like it was easier to get in, honestly, because it was less. It was more
there a bigger police presence, you think, or no?
Yes. Oh, 100% there was.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot more police, a lot more everything. Yeah. It was fucking crazy. 1 minute ago on Twitter,
Jalen Hurts is playing.
Yay! A-G-L-E-S. Eagles. Caw.
That's a raven. The cacaw is ravens.
What? Birds make that sound too.
Yeah, but well said.
I'm Joshua.
So
Ball.
Burns,
So Josh.
in 2 days,
2 days.
January 10th.
January 10th.
You know what's going on, right?
You guys play your playoff game?
That's
No,
the
wait,
11th.
that's Friday. That's Friday. Texas, Ohio State.
Yes. But the Supreme Court hearing for TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Fucking hell, dude. I don't think it's gonna get deleted, Josh. I still don't. And if it does, will it suck? Yeah. But Instagram's also really cool. Yeah. I'm a big fan of
creator fun though.
Dude, ready? I'll be 100% transparent. I'm gonna have you guess how much I've made on Instagram Reels since, let's see, what days it have. Ready?
Wait, so you're not in the creator fund, are you?
I am on TikTok and on Instagram Reels.
No, I'm saying Instagram Reels though, but I still can't get into Instagram Reels.
Oh, but ready? You want to hear what it is, Josh?
Not much.
This is from December 31st to January 15th. So it's January 8th, about halfway done. How much do you think?
$100.
$66.57.
Yeah.
It's brutal, man. It's brutal.
We'll just say that's significantly less than what the TikTok Creator Fund gives us.
Yes. Yes.
Significantly less.
That's what, $30 a week? Yeah. And dude, the crazy part is I have 7.6 million views in the last 30 days on Instagram.
Jesus.
Like Instagram, I've been murdering it. And then nothing. Do I need a haircut?
I don't think so.
Guys, is it going over my ears?
I feel like you just got one, didn't you?
I did. I need to go to Turkey. You want to go with me?
The country?
Yeah.
Why?
To do the fucking hair transplant thing.
Ah.
You want to go with me?
I'm good.
Dude, what are we going to do when I come to Baltimore this year?
I don't know.
I have to go and have a crab boil. You got to take me somewhere for some Maryland blue crab, man. You have to. Like, that's guaranteed. We got to go to Michael's house.
Of course.
I have to be inside Michael's house, and I'm going to lay in his bed under the covers. Washington, D.C.
I mean, how long are you going to be here for?
I'm going to make it a weekend. I'm going to come down.
Okay, then yeah. Okay.
I'm going to come down like Wednesday to Wednesday probably of that week. Stay at your house, rent free.
Nice.
I was kidding. No, I'd probably come down like Friday night till Monday.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like DC and all that, it's cool, but like it's like
I went when I was a kid. I went when I was
seen it. You've seen it then. Like it's not.
Yeah, I have. It's just
the worst traffic. Oh my god. Yeah. Driving through DC is awful. Yeah. DC in general, like for the capital of the United States, you would think Washington, D.C. be in much better shape than it is. It is like, it's really not a very
dump. It's a dump.
It really is.
I mean, besides like the National Mall, it's a dump.
It really, like, considering it's the capital of the country, like, it is really
horrible. Like, everything's horrible there.
Like, really bad.
Yeah. It's a dump. What about New York? How far away are you from New York City?
Like 3 hours.
I've never been to New York.
I mean, that would be.
That'd be
a long ass drive, but
maybe I come on Thursday and then we go to New York. Never been to New York before.
I love New York. I've been there like.
Dude, I want to go to a Jewish deli, an Italian deli, and I need to go to the Nintendo store, and that's a really nerdy thing.
Where in New York?
Yep, in New York, the flagship.
Baltimore does not have
the flagship Nintendo store in New York. And I need to see Times Square, and then I'll never go to New York again.
Probably. We have the National Aquarium. That's about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the biggest aquarium in the world is in Georgia?
Interesting.
I found that out. Go to Cooperstown. Where's Cooperstown? It's in New York, right?
Yeah, it's the baseball.
Oh, dude. Can we go to that mall? in the parking lot of Giant Stadium.
Oh yeah, we saw that at
Dude,
MetLife. That
that was
looked sick. That's a sick looking mall.
Yeah, it has a theme park and a water park.
Yeah, I know. It looks really cool.
Hill inside. It took them I watched a whole 2-hour-long YouTube documentary about it. They tried to build that for 50 years, and then it finally happened.
This is a valid question.
Huh.
If the U.S. buys Canada, do we get the CFL teams?
Sure.
Is that part of the deal?
I guess the Gulf of America is happening too. So
that made me laugh so.
That's so funny. That's cool. I'm down with it. I'm down with it.
Yeah, but there's no way that he can just be done. There's a
who named it the Gulf of Mexico? I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, actually, that is another question. Who named it?
I literally
typed named it, and who's in charge of renaming it?
Gosh, I literally typed into Google when was the first result is when was the Gulf of Mexico named?
Well, yeah, because Google listens to you. We know this.
Let's see. El Seno Mexicano. That's what it was originally called.
Doesn't sound like an American decision to make.
Oh, okay. Here we go. What the hell? Oh my God. I hate when you click on an article and it's one of those subscribe things. You can't. Yeah, because it was a San Antonio Express thing. Wikipedia. They got real news on there, guys.
Let's see.
In Spanish, it's Golfo de Mexico.
No, but who named it? And how do you go through a process of renaming?
Dude, what's the whole lore around Greenland right now? Do you know about this lore?
I know that we're interested in buying it.
Why are we interested in buying all these places? We're poor right now. We need to not buy. We need to make money.
Like real life Monopoly, I guess.
Sure. I mean, I'm always down for some fun.
He is a real estate guy.
He is, but buying a whole country, I don't know if we have the money for that.
Yeah, it sounds expensive.
It is. It is very expensive. I'm not going to lie. Dude, I'm looking at the map right now. You realize how big fucking Canada
also
is?
Sounds like a lot of work. We're kind of got our hands full with what we got now. We don't need more.
No, I mean, we could buy Canada.
But why?
It'll be cool to have.
Well, that's the logic of why do we want to buy a country? Why not?
It's cool to have.
Right?
World domination, Josh. World domination. Imagine if this is
how having trouble here. What do you mean world domination?
Imagine this is how Canada ends as a country. They just get bought by the United States.
Yeah.
Or we buy Mexico too, Canada and Mexico, and then we get rid of the name of the United States and just rename it to the initial CUM.
Okay. Oh. I was really confused. And was
it took him 3 seconds to get that. It took him
slow processing.
It did. It took him a while, but that would be cool.
I guess.
Let's make a territory. Oh yeah, we do actually own territories. Yeah. It's what are the U.S. territories? Puerto Rico and where else?
Guam, right?
Guam, really? What about the Bahamas? Do we own that?
No.
Oh, the Bahamas. I went there when I was a kid. You ever go to Atlantis in the Bahamas?
No, I've not, but I would like to. That sounds fun.
I don't remember any of it, but it's an interesting place. It's not really
get more material for Tony Hinchcliffe to talk about.
Huh?
Tony Hinchcliffe to talk about with
yeah,
U.S. territories. Big Kill Tony fan. I love stand-up comedy just in general.
No, I know you do. I kind of like Kill Tony. One of my buddies saw him live. Saw Kill Tony live.
That's cool.
Are you excited for Happy Gilmore too?
I'm indifferent about Happy Gilmore too.
I don't think it's gonna be good. I
would be shocked if it's good.
Travis Kelce's in the fucking movie. What does he know about Happy Gilmore and golf?
Okay, but he's probably making a quick cameo. I don't think he's a star in the movie.
That's totally fine. He shouldn't be in the movie.
What? But okay, that doesn't make him being in the movie won't make the movie good or bad.
Yeah, it will.
Why?
Guys, we're in the projects. Heard the dog bark. I had to respond, That was my inner wolf instinct kicking in, Josh.
Oh, speaking of which, the wolf. I watched last night the Chiefsaholic documentary.
Oh, is it good, dude?
It is insane.
So it's worth the time.
Yeah, it's 2 hours, but it is good.
Oh, that's it? I thought there was like a mini series.
No, it's good.
But when I get down to school,
It's a mini series in 2 hours.
No way, actually.
Yeah, no, they go through. I couldn't watching it. It feels longer than 2 hours.
When I get down to school, I'll watch it.
But it's good. It's really good.
You know what I'm about to watch? I'm about to nerd the fuck out right now. Defunct Land, the greatest YouTube channel of all time. Nobody ever comes close. Just dropped a new hour and 45-minute long video. I have some popcorn, and I'm going to watch that after I get done with all my bullshit today.
I actually did. I was curious because it was like all of the Twitter trends. Like the top trending on Twitter was like all WWE related. So I did turn it on for a little while.
Yeah, I wasn't a WWE kid, so I don't really know.
I wasn't either. That's why it's just I did, however, watch the Mr. McMahon documentary on Netflix, which is, I mean, it's crazy.
Worth the time.
That's long. That's a miniseries, but I think it is. It's good. It's interesting. It's wild, the stuff that they did in like the Attitude Era, like the early 2000s and shit. Like old school WWE is wild.
It is. You know what's the past 2 films I watched?
And then Vince McMahon is one of the worst humans ever, which we
he is. He's a scumbag, but
yeah, horrible human.
What else do you expect, you know?
But like I am very interested in the whole concept of WWE fans as someone who was not a WWE kid, didn't care at all about it. And seeing that it's its own universe.
It is. It's so weird.
And it's very cool to like what I've done like every once in a while is I'll dip in and like it is its own world.
It is.
That's it's cool.
I just don't get it because I do think it's cool at the same time. I understand like kids watching it, but seeing these like grown ass adults like go crazy over this shit is a crazy thing to me, you know?
But it is cool because of like the story that they've built is very interesting.
No, they build crazy stories with it, man.
Yeah.
They do. Have you watched Beast
Games?
Games?
Over years.
Did you watch Beast Games?
I did. I've not watched the most recent episode. I fucking love it.
Is it actually really good?
It is the most like it's ruthless. Like he is brutal in these games in terms of like the challenges.
Like it's not Jimmy on YouTube. It's not.
No, it is, but I'm saying like the stuff that he's making them do is like there's a lot of very dramatic moments, but it's entertaining. I love it. It's very good.
It's fucking laundry I did, guys.
It's great content.
It's not even done yet, and this is one load. I already did another.
It's great content, and it's cool because he's pushing people to basically the whole. To me, the concept of the game is Jimmy seeing how far people will go to win $5 million.
Interesting.
And it's good. It's entertaining.
Yeah. But the last 2 films I've watched are The Hangover and 21 Jump Street.
I'm not a huge movie guy.
Have you seen either of those, Josh?
I've seen clips of both.
God, clips don't count.
So no, not really.
How the fuck have you never seen 21 Jump Street?
I don't even know. Like, yeah, it's just I never sat down and watched them. No reason.
You should. Every once in a while.
Yeah, they're both like, yeah, I mean, there's no reason why. I just haven't.
You know what I might watch? I just watched it recently, but I might watch it again. I might watch Goodfellas again. Great fucking movie, dude. Insane movie, actually. Or Casino. Casino is a fantastic movie. Those are both mobster movies, dude. So good. So I think a mobster is like my favorite just genre in general. So fucking good. Because my dad grew up watching fucking mobsters, and now I'm just like, ooh. Oh, what's my thoughts on Dallas denying Big Mike? Thank the fucking Lord. The Bears were about to bear, and then we didn't bear. Thanks to the Dallas Cowboys. So I was very, very, very happy with that. Yeah, Josh, you would laugh your ass off watching 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, I know. I just haven't sat down and watched it, but there's no reason why not.
What about, did you ever see the movie Sausage Party?
Actually, I have.
It's not that good. Because, dude, it was like a big trend in middle school. Like when it was first coming out, like, oh, dude, my parents are letting me go and see it in the theater. And then my parents didn't let me go see it. And then eventually I watched it and I'm like, this shit's kind of ass. And that was really it. These as kids, you know, we thought, holy fuck, it's an animated movie and they're all swearing and they're all food. It's going to be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't that funny, man. I was kind of disappointed. Yeah. Today,
I think we can wrap up, though, here.
For sure. Oh, Josh doesn't want to talk to me, guys. You see that?
Yeah, I'm done with him.
We're having great conversations on here about movies, everything. Look at the chat, fucking alive. Project X, that's a movie. That's a film right there. Have you seen Project X?
No.
You're such an asshole. God, you fucking suck. But yeah, guys, I want to say I love you all so much.
Oh, my God. No, they're not.
What?
Apparently, on Thursday, July 10th, the Orioles are having a yacht rock cap night. They're giving out this hat. They're calling it a World of T-shirt. Like people are like, it's a World of T-shirts.
With Joshua Block night, you have to be there. You must be there. You must be there, Josh. You have to. You have to go. Oh, and fuck, I was just about to say something. Fuck, and it was important.
What is it?
Oh my God, what was I gonna say? Oh, I hate when I fucking do this. Son of a bitch, I was gonna bring up fucking something. God damn it.
Damn.
I got nothing. I forgot. Now it's gonna piss me off. Now it's gonna really piss me off. I forgot it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a great video with you and Danny Duncan together. Do you even know who Danny Duncan is?
I have not heard that name in years.
Yeah, he picked up Joshua Block from the airport and they've been filming a video together. It's gonna be insane.
Oh God. That's
Yeah. Guys, Josh doesn't want to talk to me, but I wanted you all to know that I love you all so much. And I hope you have a great weekend. I hope that I have myself a great weekend and a lucky weekend, hopefully. Fun and I'm safe, and then win $1 million, and then I could buy a content house, and then me and Josh can create the Burns and Berman household. And then we're gonna kidnap Jack Connell. He'll live in the basement. Michael's left in the crawl space. And that's it. Maybe like Francis, like he could sleep in a doghouse outside. Yeah, the Bop House. That's where Josh is gonna live. Like the one day I join your TikTok live, and all of a sudden you guys start going on rants about just random girls who live in the Bop House.
You know how much money they made in the last
yeah, but you and Michael started going on like a crazy rant and then blamed it all on me when I just joined the chat and said hi. That was bullshit.
Apparently, they made a combined $10 million in the month of December alone.
I bet, dude.
That's insane.
Yeah, we'll be there eventually, Josh.
That's an insane number.
Yeah, 10 mil is going to be pocket change to me after this weekend. That's how we roll. But all right, goodbye, everybody. I love you all so much.
Go Ravens.
Go Bears. Stay safe. Packers suck. Goodbye.
Yes, he does.
Michael is invested. Michael is very